Alright, no nonsense intro. We're gonna go on a Casco Viejo walking tour this morning, and we want to take you along and show you around this awesome neighborhood that we've been going to school for the past week. Vamos! Something we love to do every time we travel into a new country is we find a free walking tour. It's a really good way to get to know the history and really get to know the area that you're staying in. Also, we're history nerds. So we just finished our walking tour through Casco Viejo, and it was pretty good. We had a man named Victor as our guide, and he took us around, showed us a lot of the important monuments and the churches, and gave us a little bit of the cultural and historical background of this area.
It's very, very hot outside, but we are going to continue walking through
and share with you a little bit that we know and any fun facts that we can share.
Yeah.
So, let us know how we do and let us know what we forget. Okay, so to start off, Casco Viejo or Casco Antiguo is Panama City's old historical part of town. We're staying in the new side of town, which is where all of the tall buildings and rascacielos are. But this is the old historic town, and it dates back to 1673. So this is actually the second city in Panama City. The first one, Panama Viejo, was destroyed by pirates and the well-known Captain Morgan, which was a fun fact for us because he's not just the guy on the rum. So Casco Viejo or Casco Antiguo is actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site today, and it is where most of the tourists come to see Panama City. We actually don't see that many tourists in other parts of town, and it's very popular here. So when you walk through Casco Viejo, you'll notice bright, vibrant buildings, open European-style plazas, and a multitude of shops and restaurants. So something that Andrew and I have actually noticed is that Casco Viejo reminds us of Europe, and the new town where we're staying in really reminds us of the United States. So you really have two in one. And Casco is rapidly changing. It is nothing like it was 12 years ago, and 12 years from now, it'll be nothing like it is today.
Like Jenna said, it is rapidly changing and rapidly gentrifying. There are signs around Casco Viejo talking about the gentrification. Stop gentrification. So it is definitely a hot topic among the locals. And even just in this plaza, you can see the contrast between some of the older buildings that have been here for a long time and the brand new construction that they built around it. They're trying to build it into kind of like an older city with a newer style. In the daytime, Casco Viejo is known for its history because, as you can see, there's a lot of churches, a lot of beautiful architecture and statues. But at night, this place gets wild. At least from what we've heard. We haven't actually experienced it yet, but we do want to come out here at night and see what it's like.
Yeah, I laugh because we have yet to come out here at night. You know, we're not super party people. No. We're kind of like a cerveza on the rooftop kind of people. But that reminds me, a lot of rooftop bars, beautiful views of Panama City. But yeah, we heard that the nightlife can get crazy, so maybe we'll come and
try it out.
So we're gonna share with you some fun random facts that we've learned while being in Panama so far and from the walking tour. So fun fact number one is that the famous Panama hat is not really from Panama. It's really from Ecuador. But when Theodore Roosevelt wore the hat to see the canal, it became known famously as a Panama hat.
So another fun fact is that it rains 8 out of the 12 months of the year here in Panama. We luckily came here during the dry season. We got super lucky, definitely didn't research that. But yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Something else we learned here is that unlike the US or maybe some European countries, the typical work week here is 48 hours. So they work Monday through Saturday, and usually Saturday being a half day, and they receive 13 months of pay with 1 month entirely off.
So another fun fact is Panama has a population of 4.3 million, and 3 million of those people live in Panama City, which is crazy to me.
So other than the completion of the Panama Canal and the use of the US dollar, another very important historical event that happened between Panama and the United States was in 1989 when the US invaded Panama City.
So the reason the US invaded Panama was to overthrow the Panamanian dictator Manuel Noriega, who was heavily involved in drug and arms trafficking throughout Central America.
So the outcome of this invasion left thousands of Panamanians dead, and the US had heavily attacked an area that is called El Chorrillo, which is one of the only areas in Panama City that they tell any tourists to not enter. So one thing that Panama does very well is they have a lot of policemen on guard, and throughout the city, the police kind of surround this one area to make sure that no tourists really enter. I think it is an area that has not been able to recover from such harsh bombings and harsh attacks. So we have been told that when you're walking throughout Casco, if you see bricks, you're safe. If you don't see bricks where you're walking, as a tourist, maybe go back to the bricks. But we have walked without bricks and we've been fine. So overall, Casco Viejo is a wonderful place to visit, whether you're looking for delicious cuisine, a relaxing place to hang out, lots of history, or a night out on the town. Thank you so much for watching this video, and more Panama explorations to come.
See ya.
Ciao.
Perfect.